All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. Former UFC middleweight champion Anderson the Spider Silva is set to make the walk here tonight. This is a man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys in the world.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit, and that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. Anderson Silva steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. So here he is, the Muay Thai stylist, ex-gym product, Anderson Silva. We'll see how he approaches the early going here tonight. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC appearances have ended in round 1 or round 2. We'll see how Silva approaches this challenge here early. All right, so there it is, first takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright. So I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him, just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively, even though he believed that he was going to take me down over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's comfortable. Gets to the single collar title.
Nice jab by Silva. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it. Takedown defense holds up. All right, They separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Connected with a solid punch right there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Wow, what a head kick. Takedown defense is there. Nice defense there. Huge block. All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, big right hand, yes.
Nice, low single takedown.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
Big ground and pound.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Weidman. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the All-American Weidman. Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. Weidman's able to transition back to side control now.
It's tight, it's tight.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
Got his guard pass. Getting the ball here. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Weidman's ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Side control, side control.
Great defense by this fighter.
15 seconds.
Side control.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Weidman. 10 sounds for the end of round one. All right, sit down, bud. Take a deep breath, bro. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous fights.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. Weidman's got his head. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. In the half guard.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Silva. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Right into side mount. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Silva, lands flush.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Well, he's got his back now.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
We go 2 minutes down here in the second round.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, hammer fist here by Silva. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Silva going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. The takedown is not there. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, Superman punch! Spinning back fist.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Nice level change. He passed the half guard.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Good work from the top here by the All-American Weidman.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back, he's got to be careful here.
Oh, nice transition, flattens him out now. This could be trouble. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Final seconds of the round. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Weidman. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Aí, senta aí, respira, relaxa, relax, good. Take a seat and relax for me, okay? Look, we probably lost this round, okay? But that's because...
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you were one of the greatest.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice kick.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Michael for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Weidman's eye is closing up.
Massive shot from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Now the hammer fist here by the All-American Weidman. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Lunges forward with a left there. Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body. He hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Push that knee and slide to side control.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Very good. Keep going.
Relentless pressure from the top by the All-American Weidman.
Now he's going full mount.
Tighter. 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 Bora, cria o espaço. Pé na cintura. Let's go. Create that space.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, somehow he got out!
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Get that back position for me.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. He passes to half guard. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Nice transition.
Final seconds here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Weidman. Oh, another strike lands from the top. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from...
Ready. Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. His opponent's
chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Let me see those knees now.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Superman punch lands. Fighter connects there. And they separate. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
He's got one here. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Nice. Nicely done. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Weidman. Silva's bleeding from the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Weidman goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of, if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight. He's
got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
2 minutes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this...
What a connection, right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show it.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
"45 seconds remain in the round." Right now they separate. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Just misses with the jab there. Under 20 seconds now to go. Silva gets lit up by that straight punch. the takedown without issue. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, 4th cover. Well, an appreciation. That's it. Chris Weidman with a massive highlight at the Garden.
I mean, wow.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the All-American Chris Weidman.
So the former UFC middleweight champion, Chris Weidman, proves again that he is still among the true elites at 185 pounds. What a performance that was. And he's really a guy who's got everything you could want in an MMA fighter. Quick study, plus athlete, and tonight it was his night yet again.